Impulse Weather Center. Central Texas.
Yeah, I forgot to. Okay. Yeah. That always happens. Every time I don't like, what's it called? If I don't play the video before we go live, it does that. So, my apologies about the very glitchiness right there. Again, it's a common thing. Before I go live, I have to play all my videos that I have saved, and while it plays, it becomes less glitchy like that. So, my apologies about that, but that was supposed to be the introduction to the weather. But anyways, hello everybody, it's Chief Forecaster David Alford here at the Impulse Weather Center here in the Austin, San Antonio area. I do got some updates I do want to bring you all to about a weather network that I used to work with. We'll talk more about that if I remember towards the end of the stream. But before we get to your weather and everything, if you have any comments, questions, or anything like this on this July 30th on our Wednesday, feel free to comment down below in the live chat right here. Shout out to my sister for letting me use her phone because mine is dead and won't work ever again because I fried the battery. Alright, we got Rima in the chat. Hello there. We got Lucas, or how do you want to say it? Lucas or Luca? I think it's Lucas, right? Luke in the chat. Hello there. We got Kristen Brown in the chat this evening. My day has been pretty good. Ever since 11 o'clock this morning, I've been working on weather graphics. Yeah, it's 7:05. I just stopped working on weather graphics, and I've been working on weather graphics for about 8 hours today. And I'm going to be doing some more working on weather graphics till about 3 o'clock tomorrow morning. So, dedication and me working on all of this is happening. Also, I got some new API keys. I got some new stuff at a few meetings today. I'm working on getting, actually I better not tell you on that yet, but I'm working on getting a new radar program in the future, but as of now, little glimpses of everything I've told you so far, what I've done today. But overall, my day has been pretty good today. How was your day? Okay, I call you Luke. Okay, good. Or Lucas, sorry, Lucas. I'm about to get slam dunked by Supercells. Oh yeah, you're in Kansas. Supercells in Kansas this evening, so good luck and stay safe over there. So happy that I'm working with your team now. Yes, you've joined. Rima's joined the team. We do have some of the team members are actually watching the stream this evening here, but I got some more team members that will be joining the team here in the next couple of weeks. And again, tons of developments are underway here with Impulse Weather and how we're slowly starting to expand further on. A new radar program, yes, that is correct. I'm actually partnering up with someone most people use it. If you watch like TV stations, it's expensive, but we're in the middle of a deal agreement, something like that, which I may explain later in the future, but it could take a while until I can get this going. We'll see though. But yeah, potential new radar program on its way. Yes, that's right. Sorry about that. But yeah. Alright, so that's the comments. If you guys have any more or anything like that, I will read those here in a moment. But let's go ahead and talk about the weather across the Austin area. Today we hit triple digits at both reporting stations in our main areas. So the airport and Camp Mabry hit 100 today. After it being like 64 degrees this morning at the airport, we made it to 100. So that is a significant big temperature increase for today in downtown Austin. Before we get to that, let's take a look at your temperatures across the area. Look at this. It's 100 in Austin, 101 in San Antonio, 99 here in Marble Falls. LaGrange is at 99, same thing with Rockdale, but look at that, 100 on the dot in Georgetown. But again, it's very hot. So again, pretty much everywhere else is either dealing with hundos right now or double nines are underway across the area. So yeah, that's what our main reporting sites are showing this evening across the ATX. So, as we take a look at your Almanac map today, look at Camp Mabry. We made it up to 101 this afternoon for a high, with a low of 70 degrees. The average is 98, the low is 76. A record back in 2017, it's 106, so we are just 5 degrees away from shattering and breaking record temperatures. But again, today was definitely a warm day out there across the Austin metro area. Let's go ahead and jump over to your green screen now and get to the latest with your forecast. So here's like a triple-digit counter so far this year. We've seen over 5 triple-digit days today, so today actually added one more day to the counter this year of 2025. Last year, though, we had over 32 days of triple-digit heat. Thankfully, that is not the story this 2025 season. All right, so here's what we're monitoring. High pressure has been taking over our forecast the last couple days, but it's going to really take over our forecast next several days, or really the next tomorrow. And then moisture, tropical moisture, will actually come into our forecast this weekend, as we do have some storm chances in the horizon. Your Doppler radar right now predicting nothing across the viewing area right now, but it should stay like that for the next couple hours or so. Rain chances about a goose egg tomorrow, but they go up to a 20% Friday and Saturday, and then they're very isolated, if not none on Sunday, but rain chances potentially at a small 10% Monday, and it back down to a goose egg for Tuesday and Wednesday. Dew points tomorrow in Austin, 70 degrees. That is tropical, so it's going to feel terrible tomorrow afternoon across the ATX, and really the next several days are going to feel terrible and muggy. So our muggy meter is showing you Thursday through middle of next week. It is going to be tropical, and it's not going to feel nice at all. It's going to feel gross. I was outside earlier walking my dog about 20 minutes ago, and it felt nice. Even though it's 100 degrees outside, it felt nice walking my dog because it's not super humid. But again, as you can see, next several days we're going to be in that tropical air mass, and it's not going to feel nice. So summer heat precautions: take breaks inside, stay hydrated, of course remember kids and pets, and then check on friends and family. Your planner forecast for your Thursday: we're going to wake up at 73 by 7 in the morning. By noon up to 93, and then 5 p.m. up to 98 degrees. So we are expecting another day into the triple digits for tomorrow across central Texas. And as we take a look at your forecast for this weekend in Austin, storm chances this Saturday for Austin, San Antonio, and the Hill Country, as well as the coastal plains, but temperatures will be in the triple digits again in San Antonio, mid-90s for everyone else. And in this weekend, the Hill Country and San Antonio could be in the triple digits, and then near 100 for the parts of the coastal plains and areas towards Austin. So your 7-day forecast next 101 Thursday, upper 90s Friday through your Monday, and those upper 90s continue Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. After rain chances diminish, the moisture starts to fade away, but still pretty, well, actually the moisture will still stick around because it will be very humid Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, but we'll get rid of clouds. We'll trade a mixture of clouds and sun to hot, steamy skies and sunshine in our forecast and in our area. So again, that is something that we're watching very closely here in our forecast for the next 7 days. One thing y'all noticed was a brand new look to the top bar. Yes, I have redesigned the top bar. I personally really hated or disliked how the top bar looked earlier yesterday and the day before. I'm like, I don't know about this. And then today, I finally came up with my own design and went with this. So I like the full top bar here. And probably here soon, I'm going to adjust the sizeness of the boxes and everything to probably make it a little more bigger potentially, because it kind of looks, this looks pretty big on the top, but everything else looks small. So I don't know if you noticed that or not, but I think I'm going to adjust the sizings of everything that you see on screen. But anyways, again, that's everything that we have here with your forecast across the Central Texas area. If you guys have any questions, comments, or anything like that, feel free to ask them right now as I go ahead and sit back down. And let's go ahead. And of course, I'm going to redo my entire forecast. If you're just tuning into the stream right now and you're like, oh, dang, I just missed the forecast, I will redo the forecast in about 3 minutes from right now. All right. I would like to talk about we'll have to do the stream. Okay, thank you. And we can. Remington. I will remember Remington very well, probably. I'm not going to be able to stay for long. Got to go. I'm getting big water drops now. Stay safe. He's storm chasing out there, guys, in Kansas. That's where Lucas is at. And then Leslie Guzman says, looks clean. Thank you very much. And again, I've been working on this new look, the new top bar, for more than 8 hours today. Ever since 11 o'clock this morning, I'm like, what should I design the top bar? And then I finally came up with an idea. Looks good. Thank you, Kristen. So again, I finally came up with an idea with what I want. Also, we got the radar finally updated. Doppler radar is in impulse weather mode now from WeatherWise, and you can see things are relatively quiet across the Austin, San Antonio area right now. I know you see some blips or some areas of clutter of green. This is going to be no precipitation that's falling underneath it. The radar beam is catching some grain, so this is probably like flocks of birds potentially, but overall there is no actual precipitation coming from the sky, because when I went outside, I didn't see a single cloud out there. So it is hot. And if you don't believe me, it's not cloudy or sunny out there. Let's take a live look outside right now in BK, Texas. Well, I lied. There is some serious clouds as of 1 p.m. this afternoon. And as we transition to 7:14 this evening, you can see there are some serious clouds out there. Maybe some dust as well in the distance. But trust me, guys, there is no precipitation falling out on our area. And there's even the weather radar on the bottom left of your screen for Lakeway. There's nothing. There is nothing. All right. And I also did some adjustments to the stream. By the way, a new look to the stream. See how it says Impulse Weather right here? It's pretty boring. We're going to be in a new bottom bar soon with today forecast, tomorrow forecast, hourly forecast, I think, and maybe a forecast for the next few days. We'll see. But something I'm working with. Also, a new ticker will be developed here soon. So, again, some new stuff. Also, a name tag for who I am, and my socials will probably be here soon. And an actual good placement for the logo will be coming soon as well. So, just a heads up on that as well. As I keep, my favorite word must be as well, because I keep saying that so much. Let's see. So, what is the plan for tomorrow? You have tractor pull tomorrow, so good luck with that. Theodore says it looks great. Thank you very much. But yeah, guys, it took me a long time to set up things. On my WeatherWise on my desktop, it is severely customized, which means I have customized the heck out of it. But if I go to this is the OBS browser version, which means I'm using the browser source that OBS gives me. So this is not customized. The only thing that's customized is the city names, how I chose the radar sites, and the precipitation, and what the level ground looks like, and the map. But I've changed it much more significant on my personal WeatherWise on the app, so it's just to throw that out there. It's a bit different. Also, you can see where we're broadcasting from, right here in southern Burnett County. If y'all been watching the last several days, or if you watched the last week, guys, I made a video talking about, this is more local to Central Texas now, but y'all were watching my content last week. I was talking about Marble Falls. I got in contact to the people that are making it, the realtor, it's not a realtor, do you call them realtor? The landlord, I guess? I don't know, whoever, the person that's running the whole thing for the new mall coming to Marble Falls. I've got in contact with them. I'm not allowed to mention much about anything because he requested me not to, but all I'm going to say is I got an invitation opening day when things do come. So it's really cool. And once, by the way, he said that they're going to be announcing more updates to the area here in a few weeks, and once that comes available, I will post that information in your guys' direction. So again, just a heads up on all of that. Alright, so now I am going to talk about Storm TV Network. Got my Dr. Pepper right here. This is what is today. Is today day 99 of drinking Dr. Pepper? I think it is. I think today is day 99 of drinking Dr. Pepper. I'm pretty sure it is. That is remarkable. All right. so let's go ahead and go back up to the green screen. All right, so before we do real quick, but if you want, I can do a forecast from the area if I'm met tomorrow. Yeah, you could actually. And if anybody wants to work with Impulse Weather and y'all want to get yourself on Impulse Weather, if y'all want to be part of the team and you want your face on the streams, you can just film a video, say, hey guys, it's me, good afternoon, coming to you live wherever you're from, or don't say live because it'll be a video. And if you want, you could mention Impulse Weather. If you want, well, you kind of work. Also, you're kind of with me with Impulse Weather. So if you want, you can say Impulse Weather. You don't have to though. But say you're at whatever location, talk about the forecast. It does not have to be in Austin or San Antonio. It could be like in Dallas. It could be in Louisiana. It could be in Kentucky. Doesn't matter where. Wherever you're watching from or wherever our forecasters are from, feel free to make a video. And by the way, if you don't want to be a forecaster or anything, but you want to just film a video and like, hey, it's nice weather here, and you want to do your own report, and if you want to, I will share that on stream as well. So it's something new that I'm going to be starting to do almost weeknights, and I'm thinking I'm going to start making videos as well outside, where we have extra content when we're live. So we have the regular forecast and streams and green screen, but I'm also going to make it where I do a forecast outside filming. Obviously I can't right now because my phone is gone. It's broken, the battery, I fried the battery, and I'm waiting for a new phone on Friday potentially. For now I'm using my sister's phone. Again, shout outs to her. And then again, I did mention, if y'all just missed my forecast for the Austin area, don't worry, I will redo it here in about, I said 3 minutes, like 6 minutes ago, but I will do it somewhere here soon. Probably in 3 minutes. Alright, y'all notice the YouTube channel still says Storm TV Network. A lot of you are confused about why nothing's been changed from Storm TV Network to Impulse Weather. It's because when I tried to change the name and the logo of the channel, YouTube wants me to verify that I'm actually me, and I did try to verify, but it sends me a phone code that, hey, you or someone is trying to change the logo and the title of the network, and my phone's fried, the battery's fried, the phone won't turn on, it's completely dead, so I can't do anything about it. So it sucks that I can't do anything about it, but I'm supposed to get a new phone sometime Friday, and if I get that phone Friday, we'll get things changed and switched over to more of the Impulse Weather branding, and that's why I'm not going like fully out yet on everything Impulse Weather, like making educational videos just yet. Yes, I do plan to make educational videos. I am working on some crazy graphics, talking about like how do hailstorms work. I go into science, I go in depth in it, and tornadoes, hurricanes, whatever. There's a lot that I plan to talk about as I get super educational with the weather, with what could be an Impulse. So again, we'll keep eyes and continue to update you guys on all of that. But yeah, that's it. So I want to talk about the Storm TV Network channel. Again, I did say yesterday that we were final time talking about it, but a lot of y'all are probably coming on here like, it still says Storm TV Network. It's because, again, I left Storm TV Network. This is originally my channel at first, before Storm TV Network was a thing, so that's why I have the channel still. But again, Storm TV Network will no longer be a thing, according to founder and owner Bryce, because it is. He never really said why. He told me why, but I don't know if he would want me to tell y'all why. So, for now, and just to be safe, it's done. It's over for now. Is the risk there of it coming back in the future? That there's a possibility, but as of now, in the near term, Storm TV Network, or Storm, will not be returning. And a lot of y'all have been asking, okay, so that's Storm, but there's a lot of people that stream, and storm chasers as well, use a thing called Overwarn. And if you're just a viewer that watches and you don't stream, you may be thinking, what is Overwarn? Well, it's a bottom bar that does weather alerts We've used it before on stream when we were Storm. I'm getting my own automated system though, because I don't know. But I'm getting my own automated system potentially here soon. But anyways, Overwarn's on the bottom of the screen, and that's what Overwarn is. It talks about it shows all the alerts in the United States, and you can specifically have it for different areas. But Overwarn will still be a thing. It's not getting canceled. It's not getting rid of. Bryce will, as of now, continue to run Overwarn and other products with Mira, which is his little event. And we actually have Bryce in the chat. Of course, you're not even using Overwarn anymore. Well, I don't know how you would feel if I used it. Oh no, actually, I'm still using one thing. The clock. But yeah. Okay, I will. What is it on the screen right now? I know. Yeah, we know. Yeah, the only thing I use from him is the clock. As of now, I have no intentions of removing it unless you want me to. But again, I just don't know how he would feel if I continued using his stuff. That's why I got rid of almost everything. But yeah, again, that's to talk about Storm there. But again, we'll see how things go in the future with all of that. Alright, so we're going to redo your entire forecast here. It's 7:24 right now, so in about 1 minute from now, I'm going to redo your whole forecast with a look at the triple-digit heat that we saw today, and not just triple-digit heat we saw today. Well, that was all we saw today. But I got moisture that really starts to increase. The humidity starts to rise back up. That's not the only thing, too, guys. We got some tropical storm chances. Well, not a tropical storm coming our way, but there's tropical moisture, storms from tropical moisture coming our way later this weekend and on Friday. Again, I'll break down all those informations and deets in just a little bit. And again, in just about 1 minute from right now.
Live from the Impulse Weather Center. Central Texas' trusted source for rapid, reliable.
Yep, once again, as mentioned before, every time I go live, or before I go live, I have to re-render my videos and make sure they're good to show on stream and make sure there's no glitches. The last few times we played the intro, it's been perfectly fine, but the reason why it's been like perfectly fine the last few times is because I would watch the video before we go live, and I forgot to do that before we went live this time. So it is very glitchy, that's why. So my apologies about that, but next time we come on, it should be fixed. Alright, today's forecast across the Austin area to Camp Mabry. Today we went up to 101 with the high temperatures today with the low 70 degrees. Averages is 98 and 76, so we were 6 degrees below average in the month of July, which is crazy. And we were above our average today, actually flirting with records today almost at the Camp Mabry area. I want to point this out. Today, we actually had temperatures this morning at 59 degrees in Central Texas. Yeah, 59 degrees at Fredericksburg this morning, which is absolutely outstanding with what we saw this morning again in Fredericksburg. And typically in the month of July, 50s in the morning are not a thing. I actually have not heard of 50-degree weather in our area in a long time, so crazy to hear that this morning in Fredericksburg. Besides that, today we made triple digits. This is our fifth day not fifth day in a row, but it's our fifth day this year in 2025 of having days at 100 degrees or warmer. And last year we had over 32 days back in 2024. So as we take a look at what we're monitoring, high pressure has been taking over this week, but it will start to really take over tomorrow as well. And then, of course, the triple-digit heat has returned today and tomorrow. But as we get to Friday and this weekend, the rain chances actually start to increase. Doppler radar predicting nothing right now across San Antonio to Austin to Georgetown to the Hill Country or the Coastal Plains. Nothing on there right now. And actually, here's a better radar site that I can show you that is more effective, I guess you could. Oh my gosh.
Live from the Impulse Weather Center. Central Texas' trusted source for rapid, reliable forecasts. Here's forecast.
Anyways, sorry about that. All right, here's what we got now. So as you can see right here, as we show you our forecast for... Where did you go? That's the green screen. There we go. All right, my brain was just thinking there. I'm like, where is it? And it was right there all along. All right, so here's the radar. As you can see, nothing on there right now. Things should stay dry next, at least the next 24 hours. All right, so back over to our green screen now. Here's our forecast rain chances next couple days. Tomorrow's a 0%, 20% Friday and Saturday. Sunday and Monday are at a 10% rain chance, and then by Tuesday and Wednesday, rain chances starts to go back down. All right, dew points tomorrow should be up around 70 degrees in the capital city, so that's going to be putting us in a tropical level tomorrow, so things are going to feel disgusting tomorrow across the area. And again, we have moisture and mugginess around. We have a better opportunity for some storm chances. But, however, next several days, it's going to be muggy, it's going to be tropical, and it's not going to feel nice. So, summer heat precautions, take breaks inside, stay hydrated, remember kids and pets, and again, check on friends and family. A weather alert day is not posted for tomorrow because we are just below the heat alert criterias, especially for being in a heat advisory. But besides that, your forecast tomorrow, waking up in the low 70s by 7 a.m., by noon at 93, and then we're flirting with triple-digit territory by 5 p.m. I'm forecasting us to be right around 100, 101 for afternoon highs on Thursday. So sneak peek to this weekend, 90s on Saturdays for Austin, the Hill Country, and the Coastal Plains. Triple digits Saturday and Sunday for San Antonio, and 100 degrees potentially on Sunday as well. I do want to point this out. The Weather Prediction Center has highlighted almost all of Central Texas under a level 1 out of 4 marginal risk of flooding. So we are going to be monitoring the concerns for some low-lying flooding in some spots if these isolated storms. So from what I'm thinking is these storms that do develop on Saturday could be very slow moving in our area. So something that we're going to have to watch closely. Actually, today's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So it's supposed to be Friday, I believe, is when we have the rain chances. So again, Friday and Saturday will be the best bit of rain chances. It's about a 10% on Sunday, and rain chances are a 10% as well on our Monday. And then by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, we trade out the mixture of clouds and sun to full sun and upper 90s, and real summer heat returns to our area for our forecast. So again, we're going to watch all this closely for you guys. But again, today was our 5th day in a row, or not 5th day in a row, but our 5th day this summer of being in the triple digits compared to 32 that we saw last year. And then we're expecting at least a 6th day of triple digit heat starting for our Thursday tomorrow. All right, reading the comments this evening here. When will the Atlantic hurricane season going to wake up? A lot of y'all, or not a lot of y'all, most people on Twitter are saying the Atlantic hurricane season could really start to ramp up next week. I'm going to be honest. I would not be surprised. We are starting to enter that phase, the end of July into August, and that's when things start to peak up, or peak up, but really September is when things really start to peak up. But I think we're going to start to see the tropics start to actually increase here or become more active as we get into potentially parts of next week and especially more weeks further on. I'll be on the next stream. Got to go. Okay. We potentially may have a stream tonight at 10 p.m. We'll see though. But as of now, that is a question mark. We might do a stream tonight at 10. I'll be doing a report tonight in my hometown, but tomorrow will be different. Oh, okay, if you're doing a report tonight, that could be perfect for the stream if I do one later tonight at 10 p.m. Central. We'll see. All right, so if you guys have anything else, feel free to comment now before we end the stream. I will end the stream here in about 1 to 2 minutes, and then we're going to call it an evening, and then I will see y'all later this evening at 10 p.m. with another update. And then back over to our radar again. Very nice radar from WeatherWise. Here soon, I'm going to make it where it's touchable. Remember it was a few streams ago, like maybe last month potentially, where all I had to do was touch a logo and then voila, I can just touch stuff. It was very glitchy, but now I think since I've flattened this out more and I've done a lot more customizations in this area and to the computer, I think we should be able to just touch stuff much better with just, hey, I want that to be on screen. No, I want this to be on screen. But again, something I'm working on still. And when I get if I get my new radar system here with the people I'm working with right now, if I can get that going, oh, that could be so helpful. But we'll see how things go in the future. All right, so again, that's what I got for right now. I know it's super glitchy, my hair and everything else right now. Again, I'm still getting things fixed-wise, camera-wise, and lighting-wise, getting things fixed up. I do have all the lights I need. I just have one more light I need to set up, and then we are good to go with the lighting. Finally, I got some good light or new lighting now. Just gotta fix the hairness, and it's a little glitchy over here, and then that's just about it. And then we got the green screen side of things properly fixed. And I may even make my camera go a little bit higher potentially, where y'all can see more of my head instead of just half of my head cut off and it's just this. But again, we'll see how the future goes from there. All right, so but tomorrow's a special day for me because yes, it is. And you have a good time doing that tomorrow, and good luck. Alright, so that's I think about it that all y'all have to say on the stream this evening. So I appreciate everybody tuning in on this July 30th on our Hump Day Wednesday. Again, not a bad day today. Quite a few of y'all tuned in today, so appreciate everybody that was watching. But before I go, let's take a look at temperatures across the area. It is 98 right now in Austin, 99 still in San Antonio, so the double nines. It is 96 here in Marble Falls, 97 Georgetown, and 94 in Rockdale. Oh yeah, look at that, 97 in LaGrange as well. And by the way, the air quality index is looking pretty good for most locations. It's a little bit moderate though in Rockdale and Georgetown, but everywhere else and everyone else across the area, air quality wise, is pretty a-okay. Alright, thank y'all for watching. I will see y'all later. We'll see you back here with another live stream, again potentially later tonight at 10 p.m. So make sure to join and make sure you got those notifications turned on so when you know when we go live here in just a few hours from now, potentially.